Hi, I'm Thompson, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to survive. Today we're going to be surviving on the English coastline. This can be treacherous, but I'm going to teach you the skills that you're going to need to survive in this place. As you can see, we're totally submerged in the wilderness, and we're going to have to trek many miles to find civilization. I'm Thompson, let's go on a hike. Surviving quite well, that's what survival's all about. But you've got to carry on, never give up. When you're surviving treacherous conditions, you're going to need a survival bag. That's why I brought mine. This is my woolly hat, just in case it gets cold. This is my sun hat, in case it gets sunny. This time I brought sweet and salty popcorn and marshmallows. You don't want toffee popcorn though, because that can really dehydrate you. I brought a hair comb so we can survive in style, and I brought a light, just in case it gets dark. When you're starving to death in the wild, some things you just gotta do, like eating rock, could be your only source of food. No, I'm not talking about this rock, I'm talking about this rock. You can find lots of rock in tourist seaside shops. They could be anywhere, but these seaside shops could be the difference between life and death. Don't want to be like the stone. When you're really thirsty and I haven't brought any water and no one else has water. Sometimes the only option for drinking is seawater. It looks pretty clear, so I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna try this. You may be wondering why I'm wearing this jumper in this intense heat. It's because you never know when hypothermia may hit. It could be the difference between life and death. Luckily I found this beach. They can be all over the coast and there's little cracks in them so you can find shelter for the night. It's just about to turn dark, so I found this shelter to hide me from the sun. It's in the side of a cliff, so it should offer me some good protection from the wind as well. I'm just about to cover myself with millions of these tiny pebbles so that I'm camouflaged from predators in the night. As you can see from earlier, I know I'm wearing my bubble hat so I don't get cold in the night. Good night. I've just woken up, and to be honest, when you're surviving, you don't really recognise the beauty of nature. Just take a look at this. Train's just so steep. It's got a gradient of just forever. Due to these just hot conditions, nature has forced me to take off my survival jumper. Going downhill can be as bad as going uphill. It can really take a toll on your knees. Bit of a geography lesson here, guys. This abnormal stone structure is called a stack. It's very unusual, but to be honest, for us survivors, can't be used for nothing. I'm really losing my energy here and I'm really dehydrated, so I'm gonna have to come up with a way to find water, and pretty soon. I have to resort to eating leaves. It's not very common to find another survivalist, but if you can, stick with them. Survivor. Sir, can I communicate you for a minute? If they have no idea what they're doing, just let them go. How are you surviving?
Easily.
Okay, Jack Thompson. The ship, it could be heading to civilization. Status update, I'm absolutely shattered. Look, we're nearly near that boat. We're so close. So yeah, oh my god, jeez. That was close. Stinging nettles can be deadly, and if I touch that there, I may not even be here speaking to you now. We need to get out of here fast and avoid all these. The most efficient way to get to one place to another is to roll down a hill. Sign of life forms and construction. Right, we've made it into a bit more shaded area. Dock leaves. These could be used to cure stinging nettles. Wild pandas may be in this jungle, so we've got to be careful and always on our feet. I'm so glad no wild pandas came out of that grass, because it would have grabbed my leg and taken me and fed it to their children and reincarnated me into a fish to be constantly eaten over and over again. Look. Yes, we've made it to civilization. We've won! Yeah! I'm Jack Thompson, and I've got to say, that went pretty well. Nature did take its toll on me, but together we learnt new survival skills and we found civilization. Jack 1, nature 0. Hi, I'm Jack Thompson and I'm introducing the new Braille driving car instruction booklet. You can learn how to drive. Driving is good, drugs are not. Do vegetables, kids.